Ramayana and Mahabharata. Ramayana and Mahabharata are literatures based on historical fact with friction. Every story may not be real. There are frictions. Myth means it is someone's anubhava. After a great deed of study and research, I come to the conclusion about religion. Not all religions, only Hindu religion, that is Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana Dharma is science plus psychology. Here science means only science about matter. Psychology is the mental science. Religion always ignores the scientific aspect and science ignores the psychological aspect. Thus, both are on wrong foots. To Vedanta, it is both science and psychology. The difference between theist and atheist are very thin, according to Vedanta. The atheist thinks that with the death of a person, the mind ceases to be exist. They also think that mind is the result of chemical reaction of different chemicals within the body. Theists argue that mind will not be ceased with the death of a person. Mind exists with a minute body, that is subtle body of aspirations, and it takes rebirth to fulfill the aspirations of the mind. It means that mind ceases to be exist with the end of aspiration. This is the difference between theist and atheist. Both agree that a point of time that the mind dissolves. So the Indian religion has no quarrel with the atheist. The mind is still a phenomenon to be explained fully by the science. The origin and dissolution of the mind is still unknown to science. Knowledge is only a few drops in between the origin and dissolution of universe. Knowledge is a few drops in between the origin and dissolution of universe. On the other hand, Indian psychology mainly deals with the mind. While I was coming back from Kerala during last leg of my journey, a lady of Muslim traveler threw a question towards me. What is mind? After a pause, she herself gives the answer. Mind is an imagination. With a negative note, I asked, whose imagination is mind? People's imagination is mind. That means mind is imagination. That means mind's imagination is mind. But the question is that whether an imagination can imagine another imagination. The question is that whether an imagination can imagine another imagination. No. Behind all the imaginations, there must be an imaginer, a real thing. The fact is that if there is an imagination, in that imagination, a part of the imaginer must be real. So we have to find out the real thing or the real imaginer. Bhagavad Gita says there is a universal mind as imaginer. Yes, my co-traveler's claim is somewhat right. Super consciousness or Parabrahman is the real imaginer. The real thing is that imaginer, all the other things are only imaginations. The real thing is this imaginer. All the others are only imaginations. In all the imaginations, a part must be the real imaginer. Therefore, about mind, there is something real that is a drop of consciousness. We call this part of soul. This soul is the real thing behind mind. What is the imagination? all the imaginations are related to 5 senses, or imaginary is 1 plus 5, that is 6. The equation comes very interesting level, that is 1 plus 5 is equal to 6, that is mind. But 6 minus 1 is 0. It again means the mind minus soul is 0. Again 5 plus 1 is equal to 6. The sixth one is the part of the seventh one. The seventh one is the Brahman, super consciousness, or Akhanda Bodh. The senses are there only because of soul. The mind is there only because of soul. The soul is there only because of the super soul.